Testing one. Nancy, take your seat, please.
They're shy.
We'd like to call the meeting to order. If you'd stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silent prayer.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You'll remain standing for a moment of silent prayer. Thank you. The first item on the agenda is a public hearing, and I would like to declare the public hearing open at 7:01 p.m. It's for the creation of a special assessment district number 68 for public security cameras for the Huron Heights and Huron Ridge apartment complexes. At this time, if there's anyone that's objecting to them or want to speak in favor of them, I do know that the petitioner is present if there's any questions. Are there any public comments? Hearing none, I'm going to close the public hearing. Clerk Rowe, could you read the resolution?
I have a resolution 2017-06, the resolution on Huron Heights, Huron Ridge Apartments, Special Assessment District for Public Security Cameras. And whereas the Township Board of the Charter Township Ypsilanti proposes to install security cameras at the public entrances to the Huron Heights and Huron Ridge Apartments, whereas the Township Board proposes to pay for the purchase and installation of the security cameras, and whereas the Township Board proposes the creation of a special assessment district consisting of two parcels, consisting of the Huron Heights and Huron Ridge Apartments, which will be benefited to defray the operation and maintenance costs of the security cameras, and whereas the Township Board has solicited requests for proposals for the proposed project describing the security camera improvements, the proposed location of said improvements, and the estimated cost, and whereas Conti Corporation, a video security company licensed by the state of Michigan, prepared and submitted proposed plans to install, operate, and maintain security cameras in the public areas located within the boundaries of LaForge Road, the Huron River, and Clark Road, which consists of two parcels with the following estimated costs. The township cost for purchase and installation of the two cameras is $10,000. The total annual residence or the apartment cost for maintenance and operation of security cameras for the first 3 years is $13,100, and the annual cost per parcel will be $2,183.34. Whereas the plans, estimates of cost and proposed special assessment district were filed with the township clerk for public examination, and notice of the public hearing upon the same was published and mailed in accordance with the law and statute provided as shown by the affidavits pertaining thereto on file with the township clerk. And whereas in accordance with the aforesaid notices, a hearing was held on the 21st day of March 2017, tonight, commencing at 7 o'clock, and all persons were given the opportunity to be heard in the matter. And whereas the result of the foregoing, the Township Board believes the project to be in the best interest of the township and of the district proposed to be established, therefore, now therefore, be it resolved as follows, that this Township Board does hereby approve the plans for the public security cameras as prepared and presented by the Township's licensed security system contractor and its annual estimate of cost for operation and maintenance thereof, and two, that this Township Board creates a special assessment district located within the boundaries of LaForge, the Huron River, and Clark Road to be known as Huron Heights, Huron Ridge Neighborhood Camera Special Assessment District number 68, within which the cost of the operation and maintenance of the security cameras shall be assessed according to the benefits. And three, that on an ongoing basis, foregoing, this Township Board does hereby direct the supervisor and assessing officer to make a special assessment roll in which shall be entered and described all parcels of land to be assessed with the names of the respective owners thereof, if known, and a total amount to be assessed against each parcel of land, which amount shall be the relative portion of the whole sum to be levied against the parcels of land in the special assessment district, as to the benefit to the parcel of land bears to the total benefit to all the parcels of land in the special assessment district. And when the same has been completed, the supervisor or assessing officer shall fix thereto her certificate stating that it was made pursuant to this resolution and that in making such assessment roll, she has, according to the best of her judgment, conformed in all respects to the directions contained in this resolution and applicable state statutes. 4, when the special assessment roll has been prepared and filed in the office of the township clerk before said assessment roll has been confirmed, the township board shall appoint a time and place when it will meet, review, and hear any objections to the assessment roll. 5, the special assessment roll is confirmed. The township board intends to hold a public hearing once each year in future years on or before October 31st to reassess property in the special assessment district for the costs in the next year and provide notice of such hearing in such a manner as prescribed by law. And finally, number 6, that all resolutions, parts of resolutions, insofar as they conflict with provisions within this resolution, B, and the same are hereby rescinded. I would so move approval of resolution 2017-06. Creating the special assessment district for public security cameras for Huron Heights and Huron Ridge apartments.
Second. Motion Rose, support Ross William. Are there questions on it? I know that the property manager is here, and I know Lieutenant Morocco is here, and I know the Sheriff's Department's very excited about having the first apartment complex that will be our first public for the public assessments for the cameras. So hopefully it's the beginning of it, and we thank you for stepping forward and doing it. And I know our Sheriff's Department is very appreciative too. So. Hearing any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. At this time, we have a proclamation for the Lincoln Robotic Team, LinkBots, and Clerk Rose is going to read it into the record, and afterwards we'd like the team to come up so we can get a photo.
Charter Township Ypsilanti Proclamation. Whereas FIRST Robotics, first as in for inspiration and recognition of science and technology, mission is to put engineering skills to work under real-time deadlines and build battle robots, and in the process, the participating students often discover a passion for science and engineering. Whereas FIRST Robotics is designed to motivate young people to pursue education and career opportunities in STEM while building self-confidence, knowledge, and life skills, and combines the excitement of a varsity sport with hands-on training in science and technology. Whereas the FIRST Robotics team learn and expand science, technology, engineering, and math knowledge and interest through direct practical application in developing remote-controlled robots with autonomous capability piloted by students. And whereas Lincoln High School, located in Ypsilanti, launched the first ever FIRST Robotics team in the fall of 2016 and selected the team name of LinkBots and entered the first in Michigan district event competition March 9th through 11th, 2017 as a rookie team. And whereas the LinkBots team 6538 under the leadership of Lincoln High School teacher Richard Rowe won the highest rookie seed award for placing 12th out of 40 teams during qualifications, and as a result were called on to be captain of the 7th Alliance for the championship elimination tournament of 8 Alliance teams. And whereas the LinkBots team 6538 were also the recipients of the Rookie All-Star Award, which celebrates the rookie team exemplifying a young but strong partnership effort, as well as implementing the mission of FIRST to inspire students to learn more about science and technology. And whereas the LinkBots team 6538 met the guidelines of the Rookie All-Star Award of a team that seems like a chairman's award team in the making, community activities, leadership, vision, and spirit, and displays a true partnership between the school and sponsors and a team that understands what FIRST is really trying to accomplish, realizing that technical stuff is fun, challenging, and offers a future, and LinkBots Team 6538 has built a robot appropriate to the game's challenges. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Charter Township Ypsilanti Board of Trustees wishes to recognize the leadership of Lincoln High School teacher Richard Rowe and the motivated and accomplished students of the first ever Lincoln High School robotics team, LinkBots Team 6538, and be it further resolved that the Charter Township Ypsilanti Board of Trustees congratulates the Lincoln High School first robotics team, LinkBots, for the exemplary teamwork, leadership, and success in the first in Michigan district event and competition on March 9th 11th through 11th, 2017, and wishes the team continued success as they continue in the next level of competition.
Yay! We'd like you to
Richard, you need to get in there. We'll get the picture. Take it out of the folder, hold it up. Yeah.
Yeah, congratulations. The next item on the agenda is are there any public comments? I apologize. At this time, anyone can go to the microphone and give their name.
My name is Joanne McCullum. I live at 1900 Tyler Road. And I'm in support of the resolutions that you have. The one on the permit of raising 4 hens, up to 4 hens. I support how you did that resolution. And I also support the resolution on opposing elimination and reduction of U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development. I'm in support of how you know how important that is to that's in jeopardy of losing something that's so helpful to the community. So I just want to say I'm in support of all that you do for the Ypsilanti Township residents. Thank you.
Thank you. Other comments?
My name is Arloa Kaiser, live at 1421 Melvin Street, and I would like to thank the board and Mr. Winters for all the work and effort that you have put into fact-finding about the Nexus pipeline and the letters and meetings that you have gone to. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Collins. Any other comments? Hearing none, we'll go to the consent agenda. We have the minutes of the March 21st work session and regular meeting, statements and checks, and the February treasurer's report.
Support.
Motion Rowe, support Doe. I would like to request that we hit on the chicken discussion on the work session regular meeting. Can we have that verbatim so we have a good record for when it goes forward?
We can absolutely do that. Not sure about the timeliness of it, but we'll do it as fast as we can.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're always looking back to try to figure out what happened, and it would be good if it were. That's a friendly amendment, or is that all right?
Mm-hmm.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. The next time's a general legal update, and that was given in the work session. Attorney Winters, you don't have any other comment?
Not at this time.
Under old business, we have the second reading of Resolution 2017-4, which is proposed ordinance 2017-472. It's an ordinance to amend the Township Zoning Code, Section 2109, signs. The first reading was held at the March 7th regular meeting. Clerk Rowe?
I have Resolution 2017-04 in reference to Ordinance 2017-472, amending the sign ordinance of the Charter Township of Ypsilanti. Whereas the Township Planning Consultants have recommended certain changes to the Charter Township of Ypsilanti's Planning Commission involving the sign ordinance as contained in the Township Zoning Code, specifically Article 21, entitled General Provisions, and specifically Section 2109 of that article entitled Signs. And whereas at its regularly scheduled meeting held February 28, 2017, the Commission recommended approval of the Planning Consultants' proposed changes to Section 2109 to the Township Board, which changes can be summarized as follows. 1. While most sections of the zoning ordinance have a stated intent, Section 2109 did not. Sign ordinances have a stated intent and purpose as useful in legal proceedings interpreting their meaning. 2. Definitions. A definition of bench sign has been added due to current issues involving these types of signs. 3. Permitted accessory signs, temporary signs, i.e. construction, real estate, etc., are addressed in 2 sections in the existing ordinance. Ordinance number 2017-472 consolidates all temporary sign regulations in a single section, 2109.3E, entitled Temporary Signs. Number 4, non-accessory signs. Prohibition on advertising tobacco and alcohol has been removed because it's content-based as prohibited by the United States Supreme Court. 5, insurance. Township Legal Counsel has requested that the ordinance specify an amount of insurance to be carried by businesses engaged or continuing the business of erecting, servicing, repairing, and dismantling signs in the amount of $1 million. This provision only applies to commercial signs. 6, removal of abandoned signs. The existing language has been replaced with a more specific procedure in the proposed ordinance, and whereas proposed ordinance number 2017-472 has revised the current existing ordinance in such a fashion as to incorporate the above changes recommended. And whereas the Charter Township Ypsilanti Board of Trustees agrees with the request of the Planning Commission, now therefore be it resolved, the Charter Township Ypsilanti Board of Trustees does hereby approve ordinance number 2017-472 as attached, but leaving in its entirety current existing Article 21, Section 2109 of the Township Zoning Code in its entirety, replacing it with proposed ordinance number 2017-472, which ordinance reflects the suggestions and input of the Township's planning consultant as recommended by the Commission. I would so move the Resolution 2017-4 and the second reading of the sign ordinance number 2017-472.
Support.
Motion Rose, support Wilson Jr. Discussion? Hearing none, we have to do a roll call vote. Eldridge?
Yes.
Ross Williams?
Yes.
Rowe?
Yes.
Stumbo votes yes. Doe?
Yes.
Wilson Jr.?
Yes.
The second reading is approved. The next item is the second reading of Resolution 2017-05, which is a proposed ordinance 2017-473, amending the Township Zoning Code, Section 401, to permit raising up to 4 hens on a residential parcel with 1 acre. Clerk Rowe.
I have resolution number 2017-05 in reference to ordinance number 2017-473. Whereas the township has seen an increased interest in raising chickens in residential backyards for the benefit of consuming fresh homegrown eggs, and whereas Ypsilanti Township Zoning Code Section 401 currently allows chickens to be raised on parcels of at least 5 acres, whereas the Township Board desires to allow up to 4 hens to be raised on parcels with a minimum of 1 acre provided certain standards regarding the construction and location of enclosures, the disposal of waste material associated with raising chickens. And whereas ordinance number 2017-473 sets standards for the location, size, construction, and maintenance of up to 4 hens, whereas allowing a maximum of 4 hens to be raised on parcels with 1 acre or more will improve the health and quality of life of township residents. Therefore, be it resolved that ordinance number 2017-473 is hereby adopted by reference. I would so move resolution number 2017-05 and the second reading of ordinance number 2017-473.
Second.
Motion Rowe, support Ross Williams. Discussion? This is the second reading, and we discussed it at length at 2 previous board meetings, so we have to do a roll call vote on this as well. Eldridge?
Yes.
Ross Williams?
Yes.
Rowe?
Yes.
Stumbo votes yes. Doe?
Yes.
Wilson Jr.
Yes.
The second reading is approved. Under new business, we have budget amendment number 4. Clerk Rowe.
I have a motion to increase the general fund budget by $10,000, which is for the cameras that we voted on earlier, to $8,570,635, and approve the line item changes outlined, and to increase the debt fund Series B bond budget by $332,951. That's the amount that we got for the lease agreement with SBA, to $839,951, and approve the line item changes as outlined. I would so move the budget amendment.
Support.
Motion Rowe, support Doe. Discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Number 2 is a request of Yankee Air Force, YAM, and Michigan Aerospace Foundation, which is MAF, for a 1-year extension of the PD number 21, 2015 Stage 1 Site Plan and Rezoning Approval granted by Ypsilanti Township on May 19, 2015, per Resolution 2015-09, ordinance number 2015-444.
Move to approve.
Support.
Motion Doe, support Rowe, and this was approved by the Planning Commission as well.
Correct.
So it's a 1-year extension for the Yankee Air Museum. Any discussion or question? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Number 3 is request of Mike Radzik, OCS Director, to approve the issuance of 5 foundation-only building permits for new home construction for the Manors at Creekside Village.
So moved.
Support.
Motion Rowe, support Eldridge. For discussion? I know the petitioner is here. You're moving quickly with the building of the Manors now, since you sold out completely in Creekside South, which is on Tuttle Hill. The development agreement is going to come to the next board meeting. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Good luck. Yes, we're excited.
Number 4 is a request authorization of contract with Reimagine Washtenaw in the amount of $5,000, which is budgeted in line item 101-956-000-801-000.
Move to approve. Support.
Motion Doe, support Eldridge. Is there discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Number 5 is a Resolution 2017-07, which is opposing elimination and reduction of the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development programs, which are vital to the Charter Township Ypsilanti residents and all of Washtenaw County residents. Clerk Rowe. Motion Rowe.
Support.
Support Eldridge. Is there discussion?
Madam Chair?
Yes.
Just real quick. It's disappointing, honestly, that this is even being proposed as a budget item on our, our federal level. Ypsilanti Township, in particular, like I know that the supervisor spoke on, has been in the work session, has been very much helped by these programs, these dollars, and these various aspects of the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development dollars. And I just wanted to make sure that I said, in particularly about the housing restabilization, I know that it has helped a lot of communities in Ypsilanti Township. That is, obviously something that's extremely concerning to me as a trustee. Also, basically, the housing vouchers, it does basically get people into a home or area, including Section 237 programs, that they can afford to live inside of a decent area, in a decent apartment, in a decent home. So I just wanted to make sure I went on the record to say that not only do I support this resolution, but I hope that these cuts do not happen.
Thank you. Any other comment? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. The next item is request of Michael Sarin, the Hydro Station Manager, for approval of the Renewable Energy Credits Purchase and Sale Agreement.
So moved.
Motion Rowe.
Support.
Support Wilson Jr. Discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Number 7 is a request of Eric Copeland, our Fire Chief, to approve the 2017 through 2019 Fire Dispatching Service Contract with Emergent Health Partners for the period of July 1st, 2017 through June 30th, 2019 in the amount of $153,221.01. That's odd.
So moved.
Second.
Support.
To be budgeted over 2 years in line item 206-206-000-857-001. Motion Eldridge, support Monica. Is there discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Number 8 is a request of Mike Radzik, OCS Director, for authorization to seek legal action if necessary to abate public nuisance for property located at 130 South Harris Road and 2074 McGregor in the amount of $20,000, which is budgeted in line item 101-950-000-801-023.
Move to approve.
Support.
Motion Doe, support
Jimmy.
Wilson Jr. Discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. A motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Motion Rose, support Doe, all in favor?
Aye.
Meeting adjourned.
Go home and take a nap.